I have a video for you guys, even though you guys haven't heard. I think I want our listeners to hear this piece because I want to know how y'all would have handled the situation. I would say in 2024, relationships, as you know, keep going. They keep getting more ridiculous by the day. And I'm here to really like bridge the gap and get in front of that shit so we can have regular dating back again. So I want y'all opinions on this. I'm about to turn this up real quick.
Sometimes stay together. We've been dating for about 6 months now. And Valentine's Day is also his mom's birthday. He's told me, listen, I always spend her birthday with her, which is Valentine's Day. My dad is gone. We can spend Valentine's Day on another day. We can celebrate and whatever. And I'm just like, no, this is our first Valentine. Oh. I want to celebrate with my boyfriend, and your mom is a grown adult. She can figure it out for one birthday. Wow.
Look, you're a grown adult too. You should be able to handle. You should be able to understand. Like you said, my dad's no longer around. It's her birthday. I'm always there for my mom. Every year I celebrate Valentine's Day with my mom. We go out to dinner. I don't understand why you don't get this. We can go to dinner on the 13th, or we can go to dinner on the 15th, or we can go to dinner, the following weekend.
Valentine's Day is the day that all the girls get flowers. All the girls.
It's also, and I don't mean to misstep myself, it is kind of a Hallmark holiday. That's what it's turned into. And the meals, I'll tell you what, those meals on Valentine's Day are twice as much as they are on the 15th. So maybe you guys could go, save a little bit of money by not having to do it on the Valentine's Day.
But it's the principle of the thing. I feel bad for you, Ben. I feel bad your dad's passed, but eventually you're gonna have to celebrate Valentine's Day with your girlfriend or even your future wife on that day. Maybe instead of doing Valentine's Day on a different day, you can do your mom's birthday on a different day.
But this is a tough one.
I can't believe you're throwing my mom under.
We don't have to listen to the rest of that. So, y'all know the situation. I'm curious. Valentine's Day, how y'all playing that?
It's kind of weird because I think in a general sense, isolated from this, not isolated from within this specific situation. I'm one who, if I, for whatever reason, can't find reservations at a place that me and the woman I'm dating at the time wants to go to on the actual 14th, I'm totally cool with going on the 13th or 15th or maybe the weekend before, because Valentine's Day, it's the 14th every year, so it can literally fall on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. I do understand in regards to building a new relationship, you want to build good momentum, and I'm also one who, if my birthday is July 27th, if my birthday's on a Tuesday, I'm not going to celebrate my birthday that specific day. It'll be the weekend prior or the weekend after following. So I think there can be some compromise here. It's one of those weird situations where I don't feel like either side is necessarily wrong. Mm-hmm. And I do, I will say this, it's kind of difficult for me to really speak on this per se, just because I'm blessed enough to say both my parents are still alive and also married. So I've never had to fill that void within my mom's life. I know having friends that are women, that is one of their biggest flags, though, when they see too much of a codependency between mother and son as you get to a certain age. So
you think it's codependency though? That's interesting.
There is. I'm not gonna lie.
I think girls think it is codependency.
Even with male friends I have, I can kind of peep that. Maybe not necessarily from the guy's perspective, but from the mother, there is an emotional void that is left when they may not have a man in their life, or their partner may have passed, and now you are my not in a weird way, but you are now my person. You're the person that I call when my faucet's leaking, or hey, I need a ride, and I've had friends who they've been in situations and they're with their actual families, and their mom needs them to go give them a ride to the grocery store, something simple that as an adult you should probably be able to figure out if you are of a sound mind and still moving fairly well.
You sent that clip before we started, and I find it interesting. People may not like what I'm about to say. I think that is a great example into the male psyche versus the female psyche. I think she is using a lot of emotional, her reason is based in emotion versus his reason is based more in logic or in a different type of reason. He's saying emotion. We could do this.
I'll say it's still emotional because
in emotion.
There is emotion because it's his mother. I totally understand. But he's pushing out ideas like we could do the 13th, we could do the 15th. There's a lot of options here versus she's like, no, it has to be on this day because the government told me it has to be on this day because other girls get flowers on that day because other girls get dinners on that day.
And that's the only thing I didn't like about it because you
don't care about him.
Yeah.
You care about what others.
Yeah, you're not caring about
think.
the experience of like sharing this moment with your partner.
Exactly.
It's about, oh, well, I'm going to be left out because every other woman is experiencing this high on this specific day.
So the reason why, because once again, y'all gotta have more confidence in yourselves. Like y'all are very sound of mind people when it comes to this stuff. Where like, one, I think this is a simple fix. Why can't you just do a joint? Or you have.
I don't think she
That's
want that.
That's
wait,
weird.
I don't think she'd want that.
Let me finish.
Either side would want that.
But still, you could do
See,
something.
I could see the mom compromising.
Exactly.
But I don't think she would.
Or you
The
take your
girl.
mom's to brunch, you take your girl to dinner. Like you can do that on the same day. But the thing is, I'm saying, one, when you're talking to those people aren't looking for a solution. They're looking for it to be their way, for them to be right. Where I like how Tay, you were saying, because that is right. Where inherently nobody's really wrong with that. But at the same time, what Cost is bringing up was also a good point of like, hey, like, can we have a different form of logic? And then one point I feel like is really missed is like, this is a first year relationship where like this is my mom. It's like I'm not.
I barely know you.
That too, but it's like, can you meet me in the middle where like there was none of that? And I think in these type of things where you try to keep up with the Joneses and you're trying to fight to be right, where like there could have been one, and I was like putting on dates pretty well, where like I feel like you could have did it both on the same day, just changing it up. But like at the same time, it's like I think just people are just very when they get into the dating market, they're looking to be taken care of from like both aspects and not looking at this as a joint venture of like, how do we figure this out? Like, it's like people are very like, it's going to be this way rather than we're creating this way together, where it is a Hallmark holiday.
I want to jump in on this though, because I know both of you were saying that you could see like the mom compromising. I don't think it's fair for us to assume that she would, because if we're gonna say that the girlfriend was speaking from a place of emotion because she's a woman, his mother is also a woman.
But a mature woman.
We don't know this. We haven't heard her. We haven't heard her say a thing.
We don't.
She could be, Brian, this is my birthday.
Yeah, fair. No, that could be the case.
Do you think Blueface's mom is?
Maybe I'm being too harsh on her. I'm team mom on this one though, just because I think a birthday outweighs a fake holiday. As someone whose birthday is before Valentine's Day, I can tell you birthday's way better than Valentine's Day.
I'm sure.
So I brought it up because it's a real situation. Like, my thing is, if you gotta call up to a radio station, you gotta let her go. You gotta let him go. Like, you might as well.
Yeah, I also question the validity of the situation.
Very true. I've always
This could
wondered
totally
that
be like a fake scenario.
I've always wondered
like,
that with radio stations, so they fake that shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. And also, one element is kind of tricky too, because I feel like in my younger years, not that many.
You're sold.
Yeah. No, but seriously though, I feel like this at a point in my life, like I'm really dating with purpose. Like the next person I get in a relationship with, I'm not doing this like just on some casual shit. I'm hoping that you are my person.
So what you're telling people is you're single right now.
Yes, I am. Completely.
Hey, tap in.
I'll keep it a buck with y'all. Where like this year for Valentine's Day, it was first Valentine's Day that I actually celebrated. I think in the last like 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I actually didn't do it on Valentine's Day, and I did it on the day before. And my thing, or the day after, my bad. And the thing that I did, what I thought was like pretty dope, is on Valentine's Day, she got a gift from me where like I wasn't able to be there, but my presence, and she was like, I appreciate that. I felt the presence. And then like when we had like dinner and did all the things, it was very
After you jumped on the PJ.
Huh?
After you jumped on the PJ.
What? Yeah, I have to play. So I'm just saying, we're like,
Playing.
we've talked about how Valentine's Day is, where it's together, where at least dinner, I took care of dinner, but most of the things we did out of the Valentine's Day spirit, it was like together. We're like, the limit was $50. We both got gifts, and it was just a dope experience of like, this is what it means and how we're celebrating our love.
Oh, y'all ate for $50?
No.
Oh, the gifts.
The gifts.
Oh,
the,
okay.
the maximum
I will
was
say,
50.
boy, teach me yo.
Oh, this place we went to was actually really dope. It's called like the Blue. It was like
Where at?
I'm not familiar. Is that in Northwest?
Is that Northeast?
It's in a city, not.
It's in a city in America.
It's in a city in America, and
Earth.
Oh, I think they opened it downtown on 23rd.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just say this: where I'll be frank, it was the best pork chop I've ever had.
Damn.
Still-
How long of a drive from where I'm at?
You still eating swine in 2024?
Yep.
Wallahi.
Well, yeah. Haram, brother.
Anywho, so all
This
I'm
man said, wallahi.
all I'm saying is, rational dating has to come back, man. Like, it's just crazy where a reasonable request of, you know, this or that, whether it's emotional from the woman, where it's, you know, logical, emotional from the man, where can we meet each other in the middle? Because at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is supposed to be a time, or even a birthday or whatever, where you're being celebrated. It's not, you know, going to be the fairy tale thing, but
Go ahead.
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
All right, I got something for you then. Is your mother married?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's say hypothetical scenario. She's not. It's your mom's wedding.
it's my mom's
It's your wedding date.
Okay.
Wedding day. Yeah.
Yep.
You're about to get a stepdad.
Yeah.
She's married.
Your girlfriend. I'm saying if she.
He said hypothetical.
Hypothetically,
Okay.
it's your mom's wedding day. Your girlfriend goes into labor. Which one are you prioritizing?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go to my child's birth.
Oh, okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
I think
fair,
that's
okay.
fair.
I was trying to find an equivalent scenario
yeah.
where
My
he had to.
Mama T would be like, "Go get my grandchild."
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
If a baby, I feel like the baby would like give him out.
that was not how you keep it. I'll just say this: I have the luxury of having a very dope matriarch old type of a woman, where my mom's always told me, whenever I find my person, she wants to be her friend, where she wants to work with that person, and she understands that when a woman owns her house, that's how she operates, and she wants to work with her, where she wants to teach her the ways. So I have a type of mom who kind of thinks about like, well, I want my daughter-in-law to like me and grow for me. So she would even tell me to go do that. So that's the type of mom that I have, where she gets it, where she's like, I used to be that person's age, so like I want to be a part of that growth process with her.
Or worse. So if y'all living together, she's not finna come in the kitchen like, oh, actually, you know, Robert likes his food. Like,
Yeah, she'd be like, that'd be very disrespectful.
yeah.
So she's the mama that would go sit in the back seat. She would like, I'm not even gonna put you in that situation.
That's always like a weird like situation too.
And that's the type of like woman I grew up with, where she just understands.
Dope. We need more women like that in the world.
Mama T.
Mama T.
Mama too.
Well, gentlemen,
Ladies.
days and
Gentle
dems. Gentle hands. I like that. If you like what we're doing, we're growing. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell.
Give us a shout out on Instagram as well.
Leave a comment.
Yeah,
Troll Rob.
troll him.
Follow the Instagram.
I feel like enough people troll me on the comments.
No, they don't.
Or like
I don't know.
going
I've
back.
yet to see one troll.
Exactly. It's like,
I read them to make sure I don't get any hate comments.
well, someone didn't like your latest one of the clips I did. They were like, oh, I forget what it was. Someone was like,
On YouTube or
YouTube.
Instagram?
YouTube.
Oh, I gotta check. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't see.
And someone made a clip, and I was like, hey, don't be a dick. But yeah,
I gotta check.
one of your topics. But anywho, if you like what we're doing, hate us or love us, we here. Because the underdog's on top. I'm
I'm
Raps
gonna go on a
MVP.
Meek rant if someone leaves hate comments
I'm Raps MVP.
Hold on, what you mean by that?
on Twitter.
All right, we're out.